Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon on this very wonderful Wednesday, middle of the week. This is your second stimulus check and your stimulus package update as of July 15th, 2020. Hi, my name is Russ, and I am going to get you up to date of what's going on. Well, let's put it this way. There's a few things I want you to be aware of the games that the Republicans are going to try to be playing on the next stimulus check and package, because it's covering both. And also, the next 3 months are going to be very, very crucial and critical because, as we all know, on November 3rd is a presidential election where we could put a Democrat in office or we could put another Republican in office. That choice is yours. I would choose Democrat. And it also would signify the change of control in the Senate, because the Democrats only need 4 seats in the Senate to have a Democrat-controlled Senate. And then the Republicans will not like that one bit. Well, and let's see here. What's happening on the next stimulus package? There's going to be a lot of disappointed people out there. A lot of disappointed people, because what they're hoping to get might not be what they're going to be getting. Basically, what I mean is Chuck Schumer, the Treasury Secretary, basically says that the next stimulus check is going to be half of what the Democrats want of $1,200. Even though our president-elect says the next stimulus check is going to be greater than what the Democrats want. So basically, as far as any amounts of the stimulus check goes, we do not know that at this present time. But as we find out this information, I will let you know, because it's very important, because this way it helps out everybody. And on that note, if you guys actually like the content in my video, please hit that like button. And if you want to continue to get more information on your stimulus checks and stimulus packages, please hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on. Let's see here. It says Democrat Senator Chuck Schumer is basically pressuring the Republicans to put more tax cuts in the next stimulus package. Basically, a state and local tax deduction in order to help the Americans save money on their taxes and have cash in their pockets. Well, here's the question, though. I mean, if you give more tax credits to the Americans, right, to help them get more cash in their pockets, that also applies to the very, very wealthy that already has enough cash in their pockets that they don't care about the downtrodden people like me and you. So if he's going to do that, he needs to basically more target the tax cuts to a certain class or classes of people, such as the middle class and the lower class, because we all know the upper class don't need it. And on the essential workers front, this is funny. Let's see here. Let me pull my phone out for you, because I have information on here as well. On the essential workers front, I'll tell you exactly how well other countries are taking care of their people, because I looked this information up. And let's see here. France just approved a pay raise for all the essential workers. Now, you got to admit, that's actually pretty good. They're giving their essential workers a pay raise. And then if you look on I have to look at my phone because it's where most of my information is. It says the UK is 80% of the worker covers the 80% of the workers' salaries. Denmark is 75% of the workers' salaries. South Korea is 70% of workers' salaries. Netherlands is 90%. Canada gives $2,000 per month. Australia gives $1,000 per month. And yet the United States only gives a one-time bridge payment of $1,200 back in March. So I don't know about you, but it seems like these other countries really, really want to take care of their citizens because they love them. Whereas our country is not really helping the citizens out, because I don't think they really love them at all, because they care about money over people. Well, at least the Republicans do. Because I've reported many times on the Democrats of how they actually want to kick out more money to the people, because they're trying to protect the schools. I mean, not really the schools itself, but they're trying to protect the people inside the schools, like the students, the children, the faculty. They're trying to protect the nurses, the doctors, and all other frontline essential workers and stuff like that. whereas Republicans only care about the businesses because they want to give them liability protection. So in case something happens as far as COVID-19 goes, they can't be sued. Isn't that nice of them? But like I said, I mean, that was just the stimulus packages update, or checks update, should I say, that the other countries are doing compared to the United States. And let's see here. Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House, says that she is willing, she and all the House of Representatives are willing to forgo their vacation to work on the next stimulus check and stimulus package. We'll see how that happens when August rolls around and if they decide to leave or not, because that's when the next recess is. And if they're still working after the recess, and it shows you the Democrats want to get something done, they want to help the people, they want to bring our economy up by bringing our people up, by giving us motivation. And Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin says that this is really weird. He says that there will be able to pass the next stimulus package by July 31st. Senate Republican lead Mitch McConnell said the next stimulus package will dominate it'll basically just dominate the concentration of the Senate when they come back from their recess. And the House also, like I said, they're also willing to delay their vacation to basically help out the people, the House of Representatives, not the Senate. And Larry Kudlow told Fox News that a second stimulus check may not happen, and if it does, it'll be smaller than what the Democrats want. Okay, I'm sort of confused on this topic here because I know Steven Mnuchin and Mitch McConnell are basically, I hate to say it, they're sort of butt buddies. Because whatever one says, the other sort of follows the lead. They don't actually have separate thoughts. It's like they're mentally connected somehow. But they were telling us the American people don't need a second stimulus check because they don't need it just quite yet. And now they're both doing a complete 180, and they are saying that they're working on it and it is coming soon. What is with that? I mean, think about it. I mean, first they're saying we don't need it because we don't need it, and now they're saying, oh, one's coming soon, or we're working on it. What's the problem with these people? The Mitch McConnell and Steve Mnuchin, as well as the Republicans. I mean, as we know, we have $1.4 billion worth of stimulus checks that were sent out to dead people. And the Treasury says that they are working on getting them all canceled. They're still working on it. So basically, there's still live checks out there that are stimulus checks for people that have been deceased for quite a while now. And then, let's see here. The first stimulus checks cost the people $300 billion. And the Treasury is basically spending $721 billion on corporate bonds. They're basically spending twice the amount of money on junk bonds than they are doing to help the people. See, I don't know why do we want to buy junk bonds that are basically useless instead of actually sending money out to help the people out. But it's the politicians for you. And on current COVID news, we found out that basically Florida is considered the new epicenter of the COVID-19 virus. And I'm guessing that's because their COVID-19 virus is spiking up a lot. And then Texas and California aren't too far behind. And we all know California is in complete and total lockdown at this present time. All restaurants, pubs, and other places of public gathering are closed at this present time because their numbers have jumped up a lot. So, I just have one question for my viewers out there. And this question is if you think that the $40,000 cap on what that Mitch McConnell is trying to propose on the next stimulus checks is justified or not, please comment in my comment bar below. And like I said, if you enjoy my content of what I said on this in my video, please hit that like button so my content may get out to more viewers, as well as hit that subscribe and notification button so next time I upload a video for the people that you are also able to get notified that it's been uploaded to YouTube. And until next time, you guys have a magnificent Wednesday, and I will broadcast you tomorrow with new updates. Bye.